And working with sixth graders, I mean, that's a really pivotal time in a young person's life. They're preteens, they're getting ready to go to junior. I mean, there's all these pressures of teenage life, and now you have social media and so many other influences from the world. How, when I read some of the letters and words written about you, it was all about your students leaving with a greater confidence. How do you do that, and what do you hope that the parents listening will maybe understand from speaking to a sixth grader on those issues and confidence and self-love?
Definitely social emotional learning and personal confidence is something that I try to push into my classroom and my students. And I can't really say that I know exactly what the magic formula is. I'm still working on that. And as we know, it differs class to class and to student, but just being that champion for those students, allowing them to believe in themselves and see themselves the way that you believe in them and see them. And just like you mentioned with social media and all of these apps coming out, really trying to stay current, speaking to them like they are those responsible young adults that they are, and having them instill that confidence to make correct choices or learn from their not so great choices. I think those have been at the forefront.
So having sixth graders, I'm sure they're...
I'm Austin Gravish, live in the South Bay, where a former teacher has just been sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for sexually abusing 2 of her former students. Jacqueline Ma was once celebrated as San Diego's Teacher of the Year. Today, she wore handcuffs as she cried and admitted that she groomed 2 former students. Ma told the courtroom she was deeply ashamed of her crimes, saying she ripped 2 boys' childhood away. Several of Ma's family members sat in the gallery to watch as the judge sentenced her. The teacher, arrested in 2023, sent shockwaves in San Diego, and it stunned parents and educators who said she was well loved. Now, the year she was arrested, she was charged with sex crimes involving 2 of her elementary school students. Ma's abuse was discovered by a parent who found inappropriate messages between the teacher and her son. The DA told reporters today that Ma used a school-issued tablet to communicate with one of the boys, and that's because the parents didn't let him have social media. The DA said Ma still found a way to get to him, and the judge said she was in a position of power and abused it. He said everyone trusted her because she was an award-winning teacher. Ma herself today told the court she shamed the title of a teacher, saying, "I abused my authority, I exerted power and control over the boys, and I deceived them into thinking I was their friend." Ma will be eligible to apply for parole after 30 years. She must register as a sex offender and also has to pay restitution to her victims. Reporting live in Chula Vista, Austin Gravish, ABC 10.